Hi guys, how you doing today? I'm coming to you with a state of the island. It's okay, Nuggets. Hi, Georgie. You want to sit on this side of Daddy? Got our new boy Georgie here. Nugget, she's in charge. A couple other guys in here helping me do this. A few things I want to touch on for everybody. This is very informational. First and foremost, hi sweet. You guys pull up on me. Hi, buddy. First and foremost, I mentioned in a post the other day, or last night or something, that I alluded to the fact that I'm going to be able to start talking about this soon, and there's reasons behind that. And I'd like to start by saying, you know, no matter what side of this fence you're on, whether or not, all of you guys, I love you guys so much to say, Bobby, you don't owe us anything. You know, and honestly, you're right. I technically don't, but I kind of do. And the reasons, before I go into the reasons as to why, for those of you other ones that do care, but you feel obligated, or those of you guys that are just internet trolls that say, well, he must be hiding something. You can kiss my ass. I'm not telling this, when it comes to Amber, be nice. When it comes time to do this, I'm not doing this for your benefit. You know, like screw you for thinking you're entitled, okay? But I will be doing it, so you will get your just desserts. I can't do it yet. The investigation is almost over. I'll explain that in detail later, but that's all the further I can go with this. Just know that we are devastated from what happened. And the reason I feel obligated to tell you guys this is because, yes, on both sides of the fence, you guys that care across the board and feel like you need to know or want to know, I understand. And part of the reason I think you need to know is simply because I have in the past been so transparent. And metaphorically speaking, my hands have been tied through this whole scenario. But I will be addressing everybody soon. And there's a lot to say about this. I'm going to be doing it as best I can to honor my baby's memory as best as I can. But at this point, if she's looking down on us, she would understand, you know, hey, baby, you got to tell everybody because what's happening is just obscene. It's unheard of. Another reason is because there will be follow-ups to this where I'm going back against a lot of people who did some really messed up shit and legally pursuing them to the fullest extent. I have lawyers in place already and they're just like, this is unacceptable. This is reprehensible. Oh, you're coming up? So the reason I do that is because like you guys have been following for so long and you need to know this kind of stuff because she was a part of your lives too, and I understand and respect that. So please, no comments about I don't owe you anything or no comments about, yeah, we've been wondering. Just let that part slide. Just know that I'm going to do it as soon as I can. Some of you might notice I shaved the beard. I'm trying to get my life back. You know, one of the things Brittany loved about me was that I guess I could change the looks a little bit. And you know, one of the dogs passed away. I let a beard grow out for maybe a week or so and a little bit more. And she said, I think I'd like you with a beard. And I never did it. And part of that was in honor of her. Part of it was I didn't give a shit and I didn't shave. I didn't shower. I didn't even brush my damn teeth for weeks. I'm down. I know you guys are worried about my weight. I'm down about 30 pounds. A lot of it's muscle. I can't tell you this has been a very devastating time here. I'm trying to get my life together now. I'm trying to get this, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not strong enough to do it for me. I'm not. And as much as I want to do it for them, I am still handicapped, metaphorically handcuffed. And it's her memory and knowing that she would want me to do better that I'm doing this for it, and I'm fighting through. And it's freaking miserable. So where I'm going with this, guys, is I'm trying my best to give you quality footage, but we are struggling because, what you doing, Amber? I'm struggling because, you know, there's a lot to do here, and the staff has absolutely been wonderful. Sorry. They've been absolutely amazing. But what they're doing is learning a system that Brittany and I had not even completely put in place yet. And then to add to this whole big ass house, you know, I've had this thing for almost 20 years. So we've got my marriage still in here. You know, she walked away with nothing. I left all her stuff here. There's still stuff in the basement. We can't get organized. There's even stuff from when Connie was here that was disorganized because she organized it in her way. Some of the things she bought and purchased, or there's other things that are just crap lying around that we have to get rid of in some way or another. You know, and then of course Brittany's stuff, and wherever that ends up going, I still have to be the one to pack it up. And there's a lot of her stuff. She was here, man. This was us. So where I'm going with this is the staff has just been simply struggling to get this place in order from day to day and keep the dogs happy and healthy. So they've been actually running around doing the main routines. And if anything, you know, I've been trying to be with the dogs and everything, but I've been really, you know, hurting. So they haven't been lacking in care or anything like that, but what we've been lacking on is organization of this place, because that's on my shoulders. All the systems put in place came from me. All the equipment and repairs to anything that I build that a dog or even a staff member decides I did not build it well enough or sturdy enough, it's on me to fix and then of course improve upon. But to do all this, I have to get this system down with the staff, because they've all got it, but everybody's doing a little different, and I need to know that we can put this in place so that if I'm out of town, like the last several days I was out of town, and you know, things were a little chaotic, even though they did a wonderful job. I came back and I just noticed a bunch of stuff, and maybe it was because I was gone. And a lot of that stuff had to do with just basically they're holding on as best as they can. They have their own lives and they're here so much. And it's just an organizational thing on my part. So right now I have to do I'm doing the feedings as much as I can, both mornings and evenings, preparation for the next day. And I'm gonna be putting a full video out about this, so the whole montage of just everything, how it works, the food we use, stuff we put in it, how the whole procedures work, the whole shebang, for everybody to see in the next few days. But on top of that, you know, there's maintenance on this place that has to be done, and big maintenance. The floors upstairs are getting trashed. I'm gonna have to fix all those. There's a lot. The trim work's still not done down here. Obviously, I've been sidetracked. So where I'm going again with this is we're much more shorthanded than we've ever been. You know, because the staff has done, like I said, so much to help out, but they have their lives, and they can't put 2-3 people here every night as they have done. And again, thank you guys so much for that. But in doing so, we're shorthanded to the point where I have to help out with all these feedings regardless. So I want to take control to make it easier so that we all, no matter who's here, somebody new comes in, they can learn the same system from all of us. And then on top of it, I'm running around trying to do everything, cleaning and organizing each room. On top of that, there's all this professional parts of it. I don't even do the graphics, Brittany did those, but now I'm trying to figure out how to make this all work and get all this stuff out to monetize this place. We took a major financial hit from this because of all the negative defamation of our character. You know, because of that, we're hurting financially. So I have to worry about, you know, doing that as well. And then of course the professional aspects of it. Now what I have to unfortunately focus on moving forward that I don't want to focus on, that's taking away from this place, but financially my attention. So third time where I'm going with all this is that I know that you guys want to see the dogs, and I want you to also, but unfortunately I can't be there everywhere at once. So one thing that just annoys the shit out of me is if I just put 3 posts up of Tiny and I don't post him tomorrow, don't put him in the goddamn next post. Where's Tiny? Or how's Kevin doing? Well, shit, he's been here 2 days. You know, give it time. I always try to do my best to give you guys what you need. However, I know a lot of you guys don't see Rosie enough, Crash, Nugget, Amber Jane, Quinny, you name it. The list goes on. And I want to get them all to you. I can't. I can only focus what's on in front of me, and I have to pay a lot of attention to Kevin, but especially Tiny right now. It looks like he's doing great, and this is just so easy. But there's not a lot of sleep. He's up all night. Well, he's starting to settle in a little bit, but we have to make sure and maintain that he's eating every few hours. So this looks nice and easy, and it's a special type of food, and we have to actually add water to it because he doesn't know how to drink yet. It's very hard for him to do that. I don't know why, but it is. So he's always going to be around. So you're gonna get an abundance, and this is how it is with all the dogs. So when we first get a dog in here, you'll notice that you get an overwhelming amount of them on the page at first, and then once they settle in, you know, they kind of don't need that anymore, and this is the whole system, right? They cling to me at first, like Georgie does, right, big guy? Because I'm the safe place once he gets here. But once he gets acclimated and he wants to share time with his friends, he's able to go off, excuse me, and a lot of them disappear. They still love me and everything, and they still you know, pounce me and all that. But they're independent now. Some of them don't want to sleep upstairs. Some of them, so that, you know, changes repetitively. And the newer dogs coming in will get a lot more focus because they're the ones that have to be in front of me all the time. So hopefully that's an understanding as to why. I will say this, and it's a way for us to continue to monetize the page, even though I can't moderate it for a month. I'll explain that in a minute. But basically, the staff, I have a subscribers page on Facebook. I do one on Instagram too. For those of you on Instagram, I am so sorry. I can't get the staff to participate in that. So therefore, I have not been able to focus on that. But the staff has picked up the slack to where not only do I offer bigger discounts for CBD and stuff in those pages, but the staff is able to post various dogs, and they do this very well. They'll post just random posts of 10 different dogs. They'll even do things like post a dog from behind or post a dog in a blanket and have you guys try to guess it. It's really cool. So if any of you guys feel like you're missing them, I would suggest for $5 a month, you're helping us out, you're more than welcome to join the subscribers page. It's definitely a good cause, and I plan on doing a lot more with it in the future. I can't particularly be a part of that page for the next month because somebody, and this is a person doing this, and I have a good idea where it's coming from. I've been putting up a lot of memorial posts about Brittany and myself, and a lot of them are getting flagged. One of which was a beautiful cartoon version of Beauty and the Beast. She's laying on him. Yes, she's naked, but he's covering. And it was basically something Brittany sent to me when we first got together, missing me. And that's, you know, that was the story of our love story. Well, somebody reported it for being lewd and sexual, which it wasn't. And Facebook shut my abilities to be on any group page down for a month. Then on top of it, other than subscriptions, they shut down my ability to monetize this page through bonuses. Okay? Bonuses are something just by liking, sharing, watching the entire video, commenting. You don't pay a dime for that. But by doing all that, I get proceeds. I get a lot of money that comes in every month from Facebook. And all of a sudden we've become dependent on that, excuse me. And that's anywhere to the tune of $2,500 to $5,000 a month, which is zero this month. So there you go right there. There's more money out the door from these horrible people that have been doing this, whoever they are. And so anyway, yeah, so that's one way we can financially help. But yes, I want, you know, staff can help out with subscriptions if you want to see all the dogs. I still will take, you know, recommendations if you haven't seen, you know, I know it's a good feel-good post, but certainly not on a post where a dog's in the vet or we're about to die. Don't go, where's Amber Jane? You know, that's some idiotic shit, so please don't do that. But for the most part, like if you guys want to say, hey, I haven't seen Yin and Yang for a while, or I'm just throwing names out there. You know, if I see the comment, I'll do my best to accommodate, because I think about that when you say that. I was like, yeah, I haven't posted them. Just rest assured in closing here that all of those dogs, even though I don't get to show them to you, now more than ever, because I was so busy in the past just running around doing stuff, which I'm actually neglecting a lot of those duties now, like I said, because I'm having to do so much of the day-to-day routine here that Brittany was in control of. I'm actually making sure every day I see every single dog every single day now. And because of our feeding systems and everything, certain ones that were very difficult to come around. I'll give you examples. Rita, she loves me, but she's still a little snapdragon. Charlie Murphy was terrified of everybody. Wally's terrified of everybody. Even Mater. They're all, now that they're being fed by hand daily through us, excuse me, all coming out of their shells now. So what you're not seeing is that every day we are improving this place. It's going to take me a long time. Oh, I will say one more thing. No, I won't say. I'll leave that for later. But yeah, I'm really trying right now my best to do this for you, baby. I love you, and I'm sorry for everybody having to go through this too. This hurts all of us, and I know that's not what she would have wanted. But we're gonna succeed, okay? I'm finally got a little bit of steam underneath me. I don't mind sharing it. No, I'm waiting for that one for later. If you guys see some longevity before I make an announcement. But yeah, so thank you guys very much. Sorry to be long-winded. I just had to get all this off my chest. And like I said, anything you can think that we can do to help, let me know. Thank you guys so much.